Hey, Derick here, and it's another video on the Champion Spotlight. This video features Varus, the Arrow of Retribution. Now, Varus, one of my favorite characters. A bit expensive though, he is a 6,300 character. He is a demon archer, and he is just pretty damn cool. Reason, because he's my favorite character, because he's ranged, and he has a bow. I like bows. So, right, so with Varus, you really want to get his attack speed up because, just like Ash, if he has his attack speed up, he does a fuck ton of damage. Simply because his second move, Blinding Quiver, increases his auto attacks, or just normal attacks if you will. And so basically if you have a lot of attack speed, you can really get some good damage in there. Alright, let's talk about Varus's build. Now, for starting items, you want to start off with some boots of speed to get some nice movement speed in there. 2 health potions, a mana potion, because Varus does use quite a bit of mana, such as so. Piercing Arrow did use a lot of mana, so you really want to have a mana potion in there. And then you want to get some Berserker Greaves to get some attack speed up and some more movement speed. After your starting items, you want to start off with Vampire Scepter to get some lifesteal. Then you want to go for Infinity Edge for a good critical strike because, considering on its movement speed, he can get a lot of hits, so he can get a lot of critical strikes. Then you want to go for Phantom Dancer to get some attack speed. Then you want to go Last Whisper for some attack damage. Then you want to go for Bloodthirster for more lifesteal and attack damage, and to finish off with a Guardian Angel. Also, there is an alternate build for Varus if you want to get some more health instead of damage. Well, pretty much if you want to get some more health instead of lifesteal, you really want to go for this build. So, pretty much the starter is exactly the same: boots of speed, 2 health potions, a mana potion, Berserker Greaves, but then you want to buy a pickaxe for 25 plus damage. After, you want to get a Brutalizer, a Phage, a Ritz End, a Static Shiv, Last Whisper, and a Frozen Mud to get some nice health in there. Right, so with boots of speed, Varus is pretty fast if you increase his movement speed, and it's really useful to get a lot of hits, and then take no damage so you can easily run away. Enchantments, you really want to go for either Alacrity or Fura. I recommend Alacrity, considering it gives you, straight away it gives you some more movement speed. Fura is also a good option, but Alacrity you pretty much just get your speed up straight away. Right, so Varus's masteries. On offense, you want to go 21. Defense, you want to go 9. Utility, you want to go 0. Because Varus obviously does a lot of damage, and you really want to get his offense up to do a lot of damage. You don't really want to focus on Varus's defense because you're not really supposed to focus on his health, and you didn't really want to get him to defense because you're going to be far away doing a lot of damage. So you don't really want to focus on that. And utility is pretty much useless with Darius. You just really want to get his attack up. Right, so let's talk about Varus's ability sequence. You really want to do this ability sequence so you can get the right moves at the right time. So you want to start off with your Piercing Arrow, probably the best move to get because of the charge up. So if an enemy's running, you can easily just get like a nice hit in there if you charge up full. Then you want to get your Blind Quiver to get some good damage. Then you want to get your Piercing Arrow. Then you want to get your Hail of Arrows. Hail or Hall of Arrows. If you usually don't know what the moves do, let's just explain them now. So I've already explained Piercing Arrow. So your Blind Quiver increases your attack damage basically, and your Hail of Arrows basically sort of like an arrow storm, if you will. Any enemy champions that are caught in that storm will be damaged, but if they aren't actually hit by it and they run into the circle that it creates, and also champions that even do get hit by it get slowed down. I think it's a 20% slowdown, which is really useful. And after that, you want to get your Piercing Arrow. Then you want to get your Chain of Corruption. Chain of Corruption is obviously Varus's best move, considering it is his ultimate. Chain of Corruption, basically, you click, you aim, you fire. A good thing about Chain of Corruption, basically, all it does is you aim it at a champion, you fire, and roots the enemy champion to the ground for 2 seconds. And what it also does, which is pretty good, any other enemy champions near the champion that is getting rooted by the Chain of Corruption will also be rooted. But unfortunately, the champion has to wait until the enemy who's being rooted first to be unrooted before they get rooted. But obviously, that gives them a chance to run away and not be rooted. But it is a pretty good move to make quick escapes. Best way to do it is a Chain of Corruption, then a Hall of Arrows to slow them down, and that's a pretty good escape. Right, then you want to go for your Fierce Arrow, then your Lighting Quiver, Fierce Arrow, Lighting Quiver, Chain of Corruptions, Lighting Quiver, Hall of Arrows, Lighting Quiver, Hall of Arrows, Chain of Corruption, Hall of Arrows, Hall of Arrows. And that should give you all your moves. And hopefully, if you follow all these instructions, then pretty much you're going to have really good time with Varus. And he is a really good character. If you don't like archers or ranged people, then tough luck. Varus is a really good character. So that's it for today. This is Varus Spotlight, the Arrow of Retribution. Join me on my next episode where I'll be showing Spotlight on Lee Sin. I have no idea what his other thing is, but the Blind Monk, that's it. He is blind. So, yep, this is Derick here for CavGameZ. Join me next time, and then we'll see you later. Goodbye.